So those that have sexual intercourse with men who have melanin are more likely to become attached to those men because their sexual intercourse has magnetizing properties to it. Those male men with melanin are able to retrieve information from the spirit realm quickly and accurately when they are in holy marriages. Period. Men with melanin are absolutely and unequivocally fertile, able to give multiple children when the conditions are optimal. Period. No stress. Period. No trauma. Period. And definitely no they're saying no drugs. Period. I want to now know, why is melanin such a mystery to modern science? Is it that modern scientists don't want to study melanin? Is melanin not that important of a concept for us to study? Why is it even in the spiritual sciences, parapsychology, why don't they theorize more about melanin? There has to be something specific to there has to be something that's important to melanin that's being kept away from us. Why is it that modern science doesn't concern itself with melanin? Because this biological trait means nothing in the fullness of the human experience, because all those who have walked this earth have been given the opportunity to live at least once as someone who was with melanin. Period. Melanin, while definitely a crucial component to developing the human society, it is not a privilegeable trait. So having melanin doesn't come with certain spiritual privileges. It means that you must do the work required of those with melanin. Being connected to the ancestors. I apologize to you all for the jump. That just happened right now. My camera died, but the spirits were saying that what you need to know is that modern science is not going to explain this because it doesn't help to serve their agenda. What you need to know is that with with your melanin, you're required to do the same work that everyone else has to do, but your requirement specifically for those who have melanin is, you're required to worship your ancestors. There's no way around that. You have to worship your ancestors. You have, and especially if you descend from someone or a lineage that has melanin, it is your expectation to. I'm going to ask the spirits, can they finish or repeat what they had said? My camera had cut out for about a minute. Yes, absolutely. It is the duty of those with melanin to better understand on their own terms the scientific importance of melanin, because the scientists and philosophers will not emphasize that those with melanin have a central importance in making and creating the world. The first people were with melanin and able to use the cosmos to determine their ways of living. And because these so-called scientists want to manipulate the stars for their own good, they must eradicate the main connections to them. All right, so now I want to know, and I'm sorry if that message is out of whack for you all, but I can't exactly remember where the camera cut off. But essentially, modern scientists are not particularly interested in figuring out what is the magical or scientific importance of melanin. I want to know, now I want to know, is it important for us to spend our time researching this? Absolutely, because there will be secrets to be found in healing certain diseases, and using the components, the chemical components of melanin as the base for developing the human immune system, because this trait will help strengthen the connection to the cosmos, and this will allow the world to advance itself, because all will be able to download more information than before. Period. Okay. My final question, I want to know what are the magical effects of skin bleaching to erase one's melanin? damnation, period. Because this process does have negative effects on the body and can cause many types of internal diseases. These are a curse from the ancestors for trying to eliminate tradition, self-imposed, a self-inflicted curse, period. Changing the melanin in the skin disrupts the connection between the ashe, the soul, and the ori, period. It doesn't help those without melanin either. Those without melanin are also cursing themselves by altering and removing a powerful chemical substance that is for developing a connection to the cosmos and being able to be led down paths that are illuminated for those with melanin, period. This procedure is harmful and blocks spiritual blessings. Though one may be wealthy, they will perish and always suffer from mood and mind disorders as punishment for this self-inflicted curse, period. Thank you for tuning in to Sophisticated Sunday, produced by Black Spectrum Network. Click the subscribe button and the bell button to get the latest updates on this channel. You can purchase a private psychic reading by going to blackspectrumnetwork.com. If you want spiritual guidance to learn how to work with your ancestors or are interested in deepening your spiritual experiences, subscribe to our Patreon. You can get these and other videos at least 1 week ahead of their YouTube release date. That's patreon.com/Black Spectrum Network. Before I go, I leave you with these words of wisdom from the rapper Dreezy. Gave mercy to these hoes, what would Jesus do? I'm your reader, Nexo, and the truth is always collaborative.
We can go to a different